BlueSpecs beer review is going to be taking a look at. This is my first beer review of a brewery called Peachtree Brewing Company. Peachtree's out of Iowa, Knoxville, Iowa to be exact. My stepdad actually knows the woman that is the owner of this brewery. So at some point we're going to go there and just try it and just drink beer and basically get wasted there. That's what he wants to do at some point. So I never had anything from Peachtree, but I have this and one other beer in the fridge from Peachtree. This is their Templeton Red. It is a red Flanders ale, but it is aged in Templeton whiskey barrels. It gets a 86 on Beer Advocate. It says on Beer Advocate that this beer is retired or no longer brewed. I'm not sure that is the case. I bought this back in February. You know that it's 7% alcohol, by the way, and so I don't know. It could be me having it right now. It could have been recently discontinued. I'm not sure. Templeton Rye is a whiskey. This is a bottle that is my stepdad's, and this is when they hand signed it. They don't hand sign it anymore. They sold out, and they mass produce it now. This was small batch whiskey, and they used to hand sign it like this one is. And it was bottled in 10/28/2011, and it is no longer. They sold out apparently. So, the whiskey the barrels that this kind of whiskey was brewed in is what they aged this in. So, this is Templeton Rye whiskey. Kind of whiskey that you sip on, I do like whiskey. This is very strong whiskey, though. It's definitely very strong compared to Jack Daniels. But man, it's really awesome. I like it. So there's that. And now we'll get on to the beer. I never had this, nor have I had any other Templeton or Peachtree beer. There was some smoke there. I've kind of had this beer for a while, like maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month, I'm not sure. That is 3 fingers of caramel colored head. The body is red amberish color, and it is very bubbly, but clear. I do pick up that whiskiness, that rye whiskiness, that you have going here. Doesn't have the usual tannic tea-like thing that a lot of the red ales have, which isn't a bad thing, but this doesn't have it. So, at least in the aroma. It smells nice. Let's go ahead and try this. I am getting a little more, tad bit of tannicness, like tea-likeness, but just a bit. You do get the whiskey barrel, rye whiskey kind of thing in there a little bit. I do get that. There is a bready, probably malty thing going on too. At first, you do get that whiskiness, and then it kind of fades off into like a red ale, like tannicness, and probably bready barley malt, and finishes with some more of that whiskey likeness. Well, I hope that this beer was not discontinued. I think I paid $7 or $8 for this bottle. I think it's worth it personally. And I want to try other beers that they have. It's a unique thing. I never heard of a red ale aged in whiskey barrels, nor have I heard of any beer aged in this particular kind of whiskey. Very nice. Mouthfeel is kind of prickly, dry, medium, drinkable, and refreshing. I think it's awesome. I think it's unique. There's nothing like it out there. I think it's worth an A. I think I'm gonna give it an A. I think it's awesome. I would definitely buy it again. So if you're in the Midwest area or wherever Peachtree distributes, I'm here in Nebraska where Peachtree does distribute to. So I think it definitely is worth your money and your time and your palate.